Hello, hello. So it is the end of the year, so I went through my shelves and I got a lot of books to unhaul. So let's go. First up, The Cat Proposed. I just unhauled this book and now I'm unhauling it again because I had a second copy. I don't need either of them. I decided to get rid of time to get rid of all my goddamn Warrior Cat books. I've had these books since I was, like 12, 13, and it's time. It's time to let them go. So we've got The Blazing Star. I have Shadows of the Clans, A Warrior's Spirit, The Untold Stories, Tales from the Clans, Path of a Warrior, Legends of the Clans. I got some of the Warriors manga. I got Tiger Star and Sasha, The Rise of Scourge, The Lost Warrior, Sunrise, Fire and Ice, Path of Stars, Veil of Shadows, The Silent Thaw, Lost Stars, River of Fire, Place of No Stars. What is this? Darkness Within. It's getting too big. Light in the Mist, Squirrel Flight's Hope, Gray Stripe's Vow, Crow Feather's Trial, Bramble Star Storm. All right, and then I'm getting rid of some of my Natalia Jaster books. I am keeping the, oh, they're not over there anymore. The Selfish Myths one, and then also the Dark Fairy. I don't know what they're called. I'll put up pictures, like Kiss the Face, the first one. But I am getting rid of Foolish King. I'm getting rid of Dream and Trick. My copy of Trick is so goddamn old. It still looks like this. It's amazing. I'm also getting rid of Frat Wars by Saxon James. I'm getting rid of I Hunt Killers by Barry Lyga. For these books, it's like, I do like most of these books. I mean, they made it on my shelves in the first place, but I have so many books, and I figure end of the year, I need to clear out some space for the upcoming year from like my favorites. And now I do have like 2.5 shelves empty, with a little bit of space on every shelf too. So that's good, because I was getting pretty full. I'm not gonna lie. Red, White, and Royal Blue. I did really enjoy this book, but it's not something I need to keep. I really like the movie too, but it's not like perfect. Neither the book nor the movie made it on my top of the year, which is on my blog, by the way. I do stuff on my blog sometimes. House of Shadows by Andrea Norton and Phyllis Miller. I kept this for so long because I annotated it for some goddamn reason. So I gave it 1.5 stars. It was one of my first books of the year, and I gave it 1.5 stars. It was so bad. I only kept it because I annotated it. So I don't need it. I've got this poetry book. It's called You're So Patient With Me. I bought this, it's like a friend of a friend. I bought it from his website. It's signed. I am not a huge poetry person. The only reason I kept it is because it was from a friend of a friend and was signed. Tampa by Alyssa Nutting. This was something. It really was. Do you want out, Jelly Jam? I think she wants out. It's dark, it's gross, but not in a way that I like really loved it. It's mostly just dark and gross. I'm glad I read it just because I feel like it's almost like a rite of passage, but yeah. I'm also getting rid of Players, Ruse, and The Last Night, mostly because I have some 5th graders who have really high reading levels, and I'm always looking for young adult that's like age appropriate, and these are age appropriate. Wolf Brother by Michelle Paver. I really liked this book as a kid, and this is middle grade, but it's kind of intense at times, and it's kind of the writing is not super easy. So again, that's why I'm mostly getting rid of this. Also, all my Rick Riordan, just like the Warrior Cats. Like I think it's time to get rid of my Rick Riordan books. Yeah, I don't know. And just like with the Warrior Cats, all these are hardcovers, because just the Warrior Cats, I was like, well, I'll get rid of the stuff that's not hardcover, and I'll collect them in hardcover. It's the same thing with this. So I've got The Mark of Athena, The Last Olympian, The Blood of Olympus, The House of Hades, The Dark Prophecy, and The Hidden Oracle. Now this next one is because I heard a rumor that these books were going to be published by Rainbow Crate in fancy new editions that are like hardcover and nice, and I want them in fancy new editions. I'm also really excited for the Jean book, but you probably already know what I'm talking about if you're in any way in the loop. And that's the entire Foxhole Court series. So that's the Foxhole Court, the Raven King, and the King's Men. I really like these books. I know they're terrible, they're trash, they're weird. They are, for me, they're one of these are some of the biggest, some of like the earlier super big self-published sensations. And like, as far as I know, until now with the Rainbow Crate, and even then, it's like Sakovic has not gone on to like a major publisher. Like, these were super popular. Maybe the publisher had read them and they were like, what the actual hell is this, and stayed away. I think they're super fun. So I'm getting rid of those copies on the off chance that Rainbow Crate does put out them, because I know Rainbow Crate had some issues with the artist for that doing for the cover. And I'm just thinking, like, imagine a good cover of these books. That would be amazing. These books also, like, give me hope as a self-published author that you can have really shitty covers and still go viral. I'm also getting rid of Okay For Now. This is one, I love Okay For Now so goddamn much. And I want to put it in my classroom so I can force 5th graders to read it, because it's amazing. Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I'm kind of getting rid of all my V.E. Schwab. I did keep my arc. I have an arc of the Fragile Threads of Power, and I just kept it because it's insane to say I have an arc of the Fragile Threads of Power. So honestly, I'm not gonna lie, probably sometime that one will get unhauled. But Vicious, I don't need it anymore. More scary stories to tell in the dark. These are a big childhood thing. What the fuck is that? I remember being in the 3rd grade, and our teacher would read these to us, like, for fun. And it was like, that's what we did in Halloween, was she would read these stories to us. And I remember, which one was it? I don't know if it was in this one or if it was a different book, but there was one, and it was like a jump scare ending, and the para in the room like grabbed one of the kids, and he screamed so loud. But yeah, fun story. Full Tilt by Neil Shusterman. This is another one. I don't super love it. I'm actually thinking about getting rid of my Unwind books. I'm not. I am. I love Unwind. Unwind is like, that was like the pinnacle for Shusterman for me. Full Tilt's a good book, and it's also one I can put in the 5th grade classroom. So it's a big one there. And also Food Wars Volume 1. I have volumes 2 and 3 in the book also, still read volumes 2 and 3, but like, I don't fuck with the series. It's not very good. It's got those parts, if you've read or watched Food Wars, you know about it. It's got those parts where you're like, is this in any way necessary? So yeah, those are all the books I'm getting rid of off of my shelves. Like that, I went through all of them. I took them all off the shelves. I was going to dust all of them, but I only remembered to do so over the first shelf. So shelves 3, 4, and 5 remain undusted. But yeah, now I gotta pack up some of these books and put the other ones in a stack that I'm taking to the school at some point. Yeah, I'm thinking I might have to make a couple trips there before the school year starts. I'm not gonna lie, based on all the stuff I have to take back. But yeah, that's that. That is my little end of the year unhaul. Went through all my books. That's all for today. I'll talk to you later, and goodbye.